Okay, I believe this is our fifth video for West Virginia Deli. This one, as you can probably tell, is going to cover the iPad. The first thing you'll want to do is make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi. So you'll see the indicator up there at the top left that shows your signal strength. You will have to download the Overdrive Media Console app before you actually download books from us. Easiest way to do that is just go into your App Store, so just find your icon for App Store and tap it. It's going to load up here, and you do have a search box up here at the top right, so if you just punch in Overdrive Media Console, that's going to find it for you. You should get a list of results that looks something like this. So you see Overdrive Media Console, and that's a free download. Just go ahead and tap on free. And then tap Install App when that appears. It will ask for your Apple ID password, so you'll have to put that in. Just one second, I'm going to have to type this out with two hands. Okay, and then just tap OK when you've finished. It'll start your download and show the progress with a progress bar. This shouldn't take more than a minute or two. If you have a really strong connection, it's going to be under a minute. But it's definitely not a long download. Okay, so Overdrive has been downloaded. We can go ahead and tap that to open the app. Alright, and in order to use this app, you do have to have an Adobe ID. That's basically just an email address and a password. So if you don't already have one, you can click register at adobe.com. You can use a spare email address if you're worried about spam or privacy. It really doesn't matter. You won't be doing anything with this beyond registering, so whatever you wanted to use would be fine. Once you have your account set up, just click on sign in, and again I'll have to use two hands to do this, so just one sec. Okay, when you've done what you need to do there, just click authorize. Hopefully I remembered my password correctly. Okay, and now it's been authorized. So we're actually ready to get books with the Overdrive app. What you want to do is look in the top right corner and click on Get Books. From there, your only option is to add a library, so just tap that. You can search by the name, city, or what's easiest for me, the zip code. So if you just tap there and then punch in the zip code, 25301, and search, that's going to give you a list of the Kanawha County Library locations. Any of these that say Kanawha County are going to work. They all take you to the same place. So I usually just pick the one that's at the top and tap it. Takes you to this screen, and then you'll need to tap WV Deli to get into the actual site. Okay, and this might look a little different from what you've seen with Deli, but it's basically the same thing. You want to just click login when you get here. Select your library from the list that appears here. So Kanawha County is going to be right in the middle. And you'll have to log in with your library card number and your PIN. If you don't know what those are, our number is right here if you wanted to give us a ring. That takes you right to our reference department, and we can look that information up for you. Here again, I'm going to have to move you guys because I have to type, sorry. But just a second.
Let me go see if I can find a bill.
you guys enjoying the screaming in the hallway? Okay, and we're logged into our account here. What you'll want to do is click on Browse or Search. You can browse by various types, so if you click on Browse, you'll get collections, basically. You can browse all Kindle book titles if you have the Kindle app on your iPad, or you can go for the Adobe EPUBs. Alternately, if you wanted audiobooks, we do have MP3s that'll work on this app, so you can browse all the Overdrive MP3 audiobook titles. In addition to those, we have categories below, so you've got fiction and then nonfiction. Or if you're looking for something very specific, we do have a search feature right here. So just tap search. You can just punch in exactly what you're looking for, or if you wanted to do an advanced search, that's going to be the option there. Okay, you've got title, author, keyword, ISBN, format, languages, publisher, subject, awards, date added to site, and so on. So anything that you wanted to put in would be an option. If you wanted to go into subject, it's quite lengthy actually. You can go from action to young adult video, so practically anything that you would probably be interested in seeing is here. Let's see what we have in terms of westerns for iPad. And I probably want to switch this over from format Kindle book to Adobe EPUB, because that's going to open up with our Overdrive app. So one other thing you might want to notice here at the very bottom, if you change this to available now, it's only going to show you items that you can check out today. So these are going to be things that would be immediately available. And we'll click on search and see what we get. Okay, and it looks like we have 70 Western ebooks available in the EPUB format. All of these are going to have multiple formats. If you look below the title of the book, you'll see Kindle book here, Adobe EPUB. You want to be really sure that you're getting exactly what you want. So I'm going to make sure I click on Adobe EPUB and add to book bag. From here, we could keep on browsing for more. This is going to be held for us for 60 minutes, or we can go ahead and proceed to checkout. Most of these will allow you to choose your own lending period. You have usually 3 choices, 7, 14, or 21 days. I'm going to keep this at 14 for now, and we'll say confirm checkout. Okay, and then just go ahead and download the book by tapping the download button. Okay, so that's been added. What we'll probably want to do is go to our bookshelf, which that button is going to be in your top right. If you tap it, it's going to take you back, and you'll see that book's been loaded onto my Overdrive app. If I want to open it, I can just tap it, and it should pop right up. Wow. Okay, so you do have your controls at the bottom here. If we tap, those will appear. You can move throughout the book, you can resize your text, change your brightness, and so on. If you want to go back to where you originally were, you've got the arrow that points to the left, and that'll take you back home. One other thing about these books is with the EPUBs, you can return them early. So if you decide you don't want to read Brody, you can touch the plus sign and the circle here. Whoops. Fingers are too fat. And it gives you an option to either return and delete the book, or you can get additional details. So if you just tap return delete, that's going to send it back to West Virginia Deli. You'll want to say return then delete, and that's going to free up a slot for you so you can get something else from the service. That's basically it for the iPad. It's pretty straightforward. This also works the same way on your iPhone and your iPod Touch, so it's the same process. If you do have any questions, please call us at 343-4646, extension 221. Thanks.